In the heart of the Masai Mara, where the grasslands stretch endlessly and the mountains kiss the sky, a story of love, honor, and redemption began. It was a tale whispered by the winds, carried through the ages, and known by every warrior who had ever stood before the fire of tradition. Under the soft glow of the moon, two shadows moved silently through the tall grass of the savannah. Kiptu, a fierce Maasai warrior, and Amani, the daughter of a rival clan, stood close, hearts racing. They were bound by a love forbidden by tradition, yet stronger than any vow.
I will not let the sins of our fathers keep us apart. My heart beats for you, Amani, not for the hatred that divides our people.
Kiptu, love is not enough. My father, your father, they will never allow this. We are enemies in their eyes.
The moonlight reflected in their eyes as the savannah silence wrapped around them like a cloak. Kiptu, dressed in a red shuka, his beaded jewelry glinting in the pale light, placed a hand on Amani's cheek. Her blue shuka fluttered in the cool breeze, contrasting against the wild grasses. But love, as powerful as it may be, was not immune to the forces of tradition. Nayak, Kiptu's father, had sensed the shift in his son. A warrior could never stray from the path set before him, and in this land, that path was bound by blood and loyalty to the clan.
You are a Maasai warrior, Kiptu. Your duty is to your people, your family, not to some girl from a clan that has brought us nothing but war.
Kiptu stood before his father, head bowed but heart defiant. The village, with its mud huts and open fire pits, crackled with the energy of the confrontation. Kiptu's eyes burned with emotion, the weight of centuries of tradition pressing upon him.
Father, I have fought for this clan. I have spilled blood and walked the path of our ancestors. But my heart belongs to Amani. I cannot turn away from her, even for tradition.
Amani knelt before the sacred baobab tree, the tree where generations had prayed for guidance from the ancestors. The ancient tree towered above her, its twisted branches outstretched like a protector. Her heart was heavy with the burden of forbidden love.
Spirits of the land, ancestors who guide us, if love is a crime, let it be my only sin.
The wind picked up, swirling around her in the dying light of the sunset. The golden hues of the sky bathed the land, casting long shadows across the endless savannah. The spirits, it seemed, gave no answer. But in every tale of love, there is a villain, and betrayal comes not always from enemies, but from those closest to us. Kiptu approached their secret meeting place by the riverbank, his heart pounding with the anticipation of seeing Amani. But something was off. His closest companion, the man who had once fought by his side, had betrayed him. The river flowed calmly under the moonlight, but the tension in the air was thick. His friend had whispered in secret to Nayak, revealing their love.
You, of all people, I trusted you.
In the shadows, his former friend stood, eyes averted, too cowardly to face the man he had betrayed. Kiptu's heart broke, not only for Amani, but for the bonds of trust that had been shattered. At the break of dawn, as the first light kissed the earth, Kiptu stood before the village council. His eyes burned with determination, but his heart was heavy with love, betrayal, and the weight of centuries-old traditions.
I am Maasai. I am a warrior, but I will not be a prisoner to hatred. If I must break my sacred vow to be with Amani, then I will carve a new path. I will not let love and peace be forbidden in this land.
The elders, dressed in their ceremonial robes, exchanged glances. The sun rose higher, casting a golden glow across the village. The Maasai warriors, adorned in their red and blue shukas, stood silently, awaiting the judgment of the council.
The weight of tradition is heavy, but sometimes it must give way to love and unity. Kiptu, you are redeemed not because you fought for us, but because you fought for peace.
The village erupted in murmurs as Kiptu stood tall, a smile breaking through his stoic features. Amani stepped forward, her eyes filled with tears of joy. The two embraced as the first rays of sunlight washed over them, a symbol of a new dawn for the Maasai people. In the end, the greatest battle Kip2 fought was not with spears or shields, but with the traditions that bound his heart. Love, though forbidden by the old ways, brought peace where once there was only conflict. From this tale, we learn that sometimes, to honor the past, we must embrace the future. And in love, there is the power to heal even the deepest wounds. Thanks for your time, and don't forget to subscribe for the updates. Juma's Folktales.